Hello everybody, this is Carol from Friendly Quail and I'm here for Try Something New Tuesday. I was watching Bonnie and Clive and I will put links below. I watched two different videos that she did making little notebooks, and I love putting little notebooks in to my journals in a little pocket or something. And one of them she made with old photographs, and I have tons of these. I took these when we were on a vacation. They're so beautiful, and of course the pictures don't do it justice, and they've been sitting in a box ever since. But I don't know if you can tell this, the one on the left is not as shiny. I don't know if that, yeah, you can kind of see it, how shiny this one is compared to this one. This has been sprayed with a matte spray, Mod Podge matte spray. I just put them in a box, spray them lightly. It seals it and cuts that shiny on it. So this is what I'm making today. I had some postcards that I had scanned, and I just used the back of the postcard, and this one you can hardly see it because I wrote in pencil, and that's how it is. And then I've been cutting scrap paper and putting it in to make little notepads. So I have some of these to do, and I have and it's really neat how the picture, when you fold it in half, it actually is really cute. And Bonnie had noted that on her channel as well, that, you know, they might not be the best pictures or look the best, but once you get them folded in half, they make a cute little cover for a journal. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And first of all, I'm going to, here, what you do is you take your piece, and this one I just printed this on the back of it. This was a digital I had. And you fold it in half, and that is going to be your cover. So you can use a real postcard, and I have tons of real postcards I could do the same thing with instead of photographs that they have, you know, pictures on. And in this one, I haven't folded it at all yet. So you get it leveled out, and you really have to use your bone folder and get that fold down. And I'm going to do this one too. This one has people in it. In fact, that's probably me right there in the front. I think this was when we went for a walk in Glacier National Park. My brother worked for the state of Montana. He's retired now. And he used to if we went out there, we did stuff like hike in Glacier National Park and things like that. So the first thing, that's what you do. And you can get them ready if you want. I like to distress this. And I'm going to distress the edges on the inside as well as the outside. I'm using walnut distressed ink. This one was written with a colored pencil, I think. It was purple, but it wasn't ink. From 1912, when people actually sent postcards, and now we text or write letters. We used to write letters too. For these pictures, I did a little bit of kind of distressing on the back of it because I didn't like, although I have some white papers, I just decided to do that. And I'm going to distress the edges of this as well. So I hope everyone's been doing well. I'm glad you're here with me today. I went to the doctor today, and it's been 6 weeks since my surgery. Well, almost 6 weeks. It's like on Wednesday, it'll be 6 weeks tomorrow. And she said I could start doing things again. Now, I'm not entirely healed on the inside yet. In my abdomen there, she told me it could take a good 3 months or even more for all of that to kind of calm down, and that she's going to or there's stitches that dissolve that are in there and all kinds of stuff. They actually took out part of my colon, but I don't have cancer or anything. It was just going places it wasn't supposed to go. So it was pretty intense. And I'm glad to be on this end of it. But I can start doing my exercises again. And in 2 weeks I start physical therapy, so that's great. So that's what I did to prepare these. Then you get your scrap paper, and I kind of used my mat here, my cutting glass mat. I cut this 3 1/4 wide, and I'm going to cut it about 5, less than 5. It's 5. The pictures are 3.5 by 5. So I want to cut it down. I think I'm going down about 3/8 of an inch. And I just kind of count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go down 3/8 of an inch. And I have this left over that I'll throw away. Okay, so I've got a few more of these. I tried to vary the different papers that I put in it, but I am using up scraps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. That way they won't stick out. This is some copy paper. I'm looking at it's like about 7 by 10. So I probably can get like 4 out of here. If I do this about 3 1/4, like I did, if I do it this way, and I'm just using my ruler and holding it down to, I like to be able to see a line on each side so that I know it's straight, and kind of along here too. I just wrecked it. I mean, I'm only doing 3. I'm only supposed to do 3 1/4, and I was doing 4 1/4. Well, maybe I'll just put some tape on that. And it's still a little too long too, but okay. Now this one is the one where I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go down about 3/8. Kind of lining it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And I'm also using, I'll do that one later. I'm also using some, this was a French ledger. I had bought a digital a few years ago, and I printed them off, and I've never used them for anything. I didn't, so I'm using it for this now. So this way it's going to be the 5 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it comes out around right before that red line that's on there. And then I'm going to do, so these are going to be right now 3 1/4. There we go. Three and 1/4. And 3 1/4. Okay. Now I did fold these in half before I put them in. So anything that you want it to be nice and crisp fold. These are white on the back too. So if that bothers you, you could go ahead and either print it on tea-dyed paper or just use the some of my scrapbook paper that I was using up is also not, it's white on the back, so I'm just leaving it. Okay. That was some of that child ruled paper. This one is going to be kind of a quick and easy. This has a tape, like where tape took it off, but we'll see. I'll throw it in there. Okay, now you start by taking different papers that you have and putting them together, and I would say to do about 4. That way you have 8 folios, and that will keep it from being real fat. So I just kind of put this in here and used a paper clip to hold it. Now I'm going to staple it from this side. Excuse me. I should have water in here. In fact, I'm going to pause. I'll be right back and you won't even miss me. And I'm back, and this is what I got to drink. I usually don't buy bottled water or flavored water. But this has antioxidants in it, so when I was recovering, I thought maybe I should boost my immune system a little bit. So I've got some left. And it tastes pretty good. I got it at Costco. Okay, now, this is the one that I'm ready to staple. Now, I want to show you something. Ugh, if I can get this open, unhinge. How do I do that? Well, I don't know. Anyway, the end of the stapler, I'm going to try to get this really high. Right here, there's like a little notch. See if you can see it. It's almost like a little, that's where the staple comes out. And that is what you want to line up with where you want your staple to be. There has to be a way to get that open, but I'm not going to take the time to do it now. But I am going to go in and line that up with where I have my fold. I'm going to line that up, and it'll staple right on that line. So I'm going to do it again, and stapled right on the line. So I figured that out. That's my secret. I don't think I had either that or it's all off on here. Okay. All right. I guess I had one of my papers off a little bit because it's sort of sticking out. But that's it. That's all you have to do. And I'm going to grab another. I got some papers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can put 5 in if you want, if they're really thin. Especially. But I am going to put that on this other one here. I'll hold it with the paper clip. I did it before without the paper clip, but you can't. No, I'm lining up where I can see the little notch where the staple comes out. And there we go. So that's another one. And let's see, I have this left. Yay. Okay. I've got some of these ready to go, but I didn't think you needed to watch all of it if I just show you one. Well, let's see. We'll take this. No, not that one. This. This. And we'll take one of these. This was from scrapbook paper. And that one I have folded in. So I got the 4. This is what it's going to look like when you open it up. Okay, make sure you've got it so it's not sticking out anywhere. This one of the pages got a little lifted up. Okay. Go ahead and line that up. Yeah, when I was watching Bonnie and Clyde, she had a couple of these where she was mass making things and using things up, and I thought that is a good idea because I have lots of things I can use up, and I'm out of little notebooks right now. So that's what we're doing, and I'm going to leave you go. And I'm going to finish up the rest of them, and then I'll take a photo of it, and that's what I will post as the, with the video. So I will hope I did finish except for the end papers and the closure, my Polite Society book. And so my next video I said I thought would be that, but I didn't get it finished. And this weekend I didn't do anything. So this is going to be this Try Something New Tuesday, and then I will be doing in one or a couple of days, I'll do the flip through. I have to get it ready, finished up. So that's it. Thanks for being with me today. Do something you love every day, because that's the secret to happiness. This is Carol from Friendly Quill saying bye.